Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on the DuckCraft server. First thing to show between episodes is this. You might notice the speed boost in the top corner, but this is our beacon that we placed down. And if you remember, we didn't have enough blocks last time, but that's just because we didn't have this built, but now we do. That's enough of that. Third person. Here we are. So yeah, this is our iron farm. Obviously we're getting some poppies as well. And we have a big tube tunnel thing going around it. I do have plans to turn this into a giant kind of wizard tower thing, but that's for future episodes. Today we have some other things we need to get going on. One of them is this. This is where I've been laying out kind of our next project. I've noticed the comments, especially from Rogue, who isn't happy about our free-range cows. She's saying they're not quite free range enough, or our chickens. So I've started to plan this out. This is going to be our farm area. Got a farmhouse here, a big grain silo here. This will be our barn. We'll have some animals out the front. And then what we're thinking of doing is putting a hole in the fence here, kind of a gateway out to some farmland out the back. That's the next thing. The other thing, which I don't think was around actually in the last episode, was I tore down what looked a bit like our weird little potty toilets and built this kind of a little bit more in keeping with the rest of what's going on around our base. Nice little up and down arrows with the terracotta, and again all of our copper is slowly changing. We still haven't converted, and this is many hours later. I've been AFK at that farm for quite a long time, obviously enough to get the blocks for our beacon, but there's plenty more iron in there, and yeah, it's still not fully oxidized, so it really does take a long time. We've got that one piece there that's almost oxidized, but I think there's still one more stage after that. Anyway, the first thing we want to have a look at is our achievements. We are not making a massive amount of progress on this. I haven't really been focusing on it, admittedly. I've just been kind of getting them as and when they happen naturally, but we're on 404 achievement points, and I think Focused Hippo's on the lead on the server with 566, which is way out ahead of us. And we have other people like Claw coming up to catch us, various other people who are ahead of us. So it's about time that we start taking this a little bit more seriously. So I'm going to have a look through here and see which ones I can do, which won't take too much effort, and just get them ticked off the list, so then we can get onto the more complicated ones. So it's time for a quick montage of me getting some achievements. There we go. We managed to get quite a few more achievements. I didn't show them all on that little clip show, otherwise it would have just been that for the rest of the video, and no one wants to just see that. But this is actually a few days later. I had a horrible time where I lost my account for a little bit, so that's why everyone else has kind of jumped up massively. Hippo's on 616 now, so we do have some more catching up to do, but at least we're not falling massively behind now, but we've done a little bit of it. But now on to the next thing, and for that I've had this going for a while now, which is just our chicken thing with eggs, but we need to collect up a few of these. So I've got a lot of them. So I need to get some shulker boxes out and start filling them with eggs. So once I've got these sorted, I'll bring you back for what they're going to be used for. So this is what I needed the eggs for. Currently they're all just kind of filtering down into these from our full shulker boxes, and we have some more, and the clues to what I'm doing are kind of in my inventory. You can probably work out what's going on, but let's get these automated things going and have an annoying clicking going. That was the wrong way around. This way. Nope. Try again. Okay, and we'll be back once all these eggs have been thrown out. Okay, that's all the eggs shot out, and we've started building our wither. As you can see, there was a slight escape as I moved some of the parts, but let's get this going. Get away. I haven't brought any potions with me. I haven't brought any milk, so hopefully this all goes okay. Wasn't as prepared as I would have normally been. I think we should be okay. Slight issue of that I can't see it. Where's it gone? There. Oh! The issue we also have is I've got my wings on rather than my actual armor, so we will be taking a decent amount of damage. Oh! Oh, there was a cave above our heads. We just need to be a little bit careful, but I think we were okay. Can't see his butt anymore though. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's eat some steak. We should be able to melee him now, I think. Yep, there we go. Come on. Come forward. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Let's get a different head from the wither this time than we got last time. Oh, okay. There we go. He's gone. Nice. Right, let's go collect our wither roses. I wasn't actually doing this for the wither roses specifically this time. I was doing it for the nether star, but I thought while we're doing it, I might as well grab some wither roses. Do you see any more? Is there any I'm missing? Don't think so. Oh, no, there is some. Nice. Decent supply. Okay, so I'll be back when I've built what this is for. Okay, here we are back. I've sorted out my inventory, I've crafted the beacon. And part of the problem of the reason I'm having this beacon is that our storage area simply isn't big enough now. It was good for a start. It held our main kind of core blocks and everything we needed. But right now, we're kind of overflowing. Like this chest here is kind of a dump chest with all kinds of varied blocks in that don't really fit inside the storage area. So it's about time that we crafted or created an auto sorting storage area. But for that, I'm going to need a lot more space than I currently have. Which is why this beacon comes in. We have our one beacon currently that's our speed boost beacon to get us around our base faster, which I don't want to get rid of. But what we need now is a haste beacon. And that's where this comes in. Boom. I'm not sure why I got that achievement this time, but not for setting the last one going, but okay. Haste, haste 2, and there we go. Now, boom, insta mining. So yeah, I'm going to dig out a big area for our storage area, and I think that sounds like a pretty good time for a time lapse. there we are. That's a pretty good start to our digging process. I had to stop because of my picture ability got very low. It's amazing how slow Deep Slate is to dig compared to normal Instamine blocks, but we're getting there. I need to go repair my tools, then we can carry on and dig out this huge area. This should be more than enough. I don't think my storage room is going to be quite this big. I need to work out how big it's going to actually be, but this should give us plenty of room to place all the redstone down, get everything sorted, and have some room to maneuver. So yeah, I'll go get these tools repaired, and then we actually have something else to do before we carry on with this. So I'll be back shortly. So we now plan to show everyone else off on the server who is building some cool things, some of them cooler than the stuff I'm building. We're heading over to the next person on the list. So here we are at Mighty Claw's portal. They've been happy enough to offer to show us around, so I'm going to take them up on their offer and let's go. Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Right. Show me around what you've got here. It's a very cool portal room you've got. Totally different than the last time I came over.
Yeah, I nabbed some crying obsidian and made it look a little bit better.
Does look cool.
Yeah, and the rest is just blackstone. And I used the chiseled blackstone for the soul torches.
Yeah, with the pig nose.
Yeah, the pig nose. I thought that was funny as well. So this is, well, the first thing you see is the sandstone tower.
Yep.
Put all of the heads that I've got so far.
Been killing nice mobs. There's a turtle and a fox.
Yeah, I hid all the nice mobs in here. And, at the top is where all the bunnies are. And bees.
My goodness.
Yes.
Oh, you got a derpy wolf and an angry wolf.
Yeah, the angry wolf was funny. I didn't realize. Well, it wasn't angry when it died. So I was like, oh, all right. And,
You've recreated one of the blacksmiths.
Yeah, I just sort of thought I wanted to make it like a village, like you'd see in Minecraft, except underwater. So I just sort of took some inspiration from Minecraft villages.
Mm-hmm.
So this is mostly the same, but with cobblestone, or the smooth cobblestone.
Yeah, it's cool that you get the tropical fish swimming around as well, because this is a coral reef biome.
Yeah, I know. It's I get loads. Sometimes there won't be any for a while, and then I get like a fish convention. There's always loads of squids as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I get dolphin friends sometimes. So this is my head shrine.
Tithes and offerings, okay. Oh, right, it's got your head, I see.
Yeah. Well, I got, because you've got the player heads on, Callum was punching me, so I was like, oh, I've got an idea. Kill me. Kill me and give me my head. And got tithes and offerings. Kitty left me a fish.
Don't think I've got anything. Maybe I do, actually. Here we look.
Oh, you brought an ender chest. Smart.
I always have an end chest on me.
Yeah, that's clever. I rarely do that. I just hope there's one wherever I happen to be.
Well, there's not much in my ender chest.
I won't look. I'll leave it a surprise. Thank you for the offering.
No problem.
Yeah, I got a little shack, which is just green. And I thought, I'll put a sapling so it looks like a bonsai tree.
Nice. That one does actually look quite a lot like a bonsai tree.
Yeah, it's the
Dark oak.
It's the most bonsai tree looking one that I could find, especially in the texture pack I've used, because I'm not on vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and I managed to get bees and a tree.
Yeah, quite a few, and then your parrot that's won't stay in its cage.
Yes. Well, he's down there. I don't know what he was doing earlier. He was just facing into the sand, so I sort of had to come around like, are you all right?
You need to get him to stand on a jukebox so he can dance for you.
Oh, yes, I haven't done that yet. I do need to do that. Every now and then he makes mob noises, and it confuses me because I forget that parrots do that in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I came up and he just made a baby zombie noise, and I'm like, well, oh, no. It's fine.
Every armor type?
Yeah, I thought that was... I didn't... This just looked really plain and boring, and then I did the armor achievement. I was like, oh, I'll just put these here. There we go, that works. This is just storage, pretty much, and all my shinies are in here.
Oh yeah, nice.
I am slightly running out of room, so I don't know what I'll do. I might have to put them on the ceiling.
No, I've never put a bed in item frame. I didn't realise it did that angle.
Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't do the little glowy effect, which is disappointing. It does in some texture packs, but not this one, and not in vanilla that I've noticed. I'm going for all the achievements this time around, or the ones that I can do anyway. The ones that I'm not too chicken to do.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well. The only person beating you, I think, is Hippo at the minute.
Yeah, which is, I couldn't believe that. I think I'm like, oh, I'm coming in second. And the floor is all prismarine and moss. I like the moss, and then I wasn't sure what to do. It looked cool, and I thought I need to make it look a little bit more like it's been underwater and growing, sort of spreading. So I ran around clipping grass, and these flowers took a while because I had to run to all the swamp biomes. So it's fun. Oh, and I have
axolotls as well.
Yes, this is a recent edition. It's a bit square, but I've got all 4 of them in there swimming around.
Nice.
And I eventually hope to get a blue one, but that may take a while because it's
super rare. Yep.
Yeah, I looked at the statistics and I'm like, oh, it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, it's on my list of things to do eventually.
Yeah, no, I've got all these banners from the
Villager
Raid farm, which I have not been anywhere near actually. But you can see the coral reef over in the corner over here. I put some sea pickles out there so you can actually see it.
Yeah, smart.
It's a nice backyard. But yeah, all of this took... the building of it took a while. It was because I had to block it all off and then sand it all out and then get rid of the walls of cobblestone and let it fill back in. And because water physics are a bit funny, it took a little while to make the water go back to normal above the glass.
Let's go show it from the outside, actually.
Silly bee. Oh, it's because your things are full. Let me attend to the bees. They stop trying to escape.
More heads than the dragon head.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I thought, do you know how many times that dragon head has scared me? Because I keep thinking it's a spider.
Well, unless there's something else.
No, that was it. I ended up having to put a door to this bit because the bees kept flying up here and then getting stuck. And then I kept having to destroy this to get the bees to go away. But yeah,
not the smartest of mobs.
Yeah, but that's it. That's my base, and it's because it's all lit up with sea lanterns. You can see it pretty well from the sea.
Yeah, you can. You can't just see it better outside the water, but yeah.
Yeah, it is weird, but yeah. And it's quite good for when I'm boating back home because I can see it from sort of a mile away. I'm like, oh, there's the giant beacon that is my house.
Right, well, in that case, I'll give the viewers a little fly around with shaders on and we'll see what it looks like.
Oh, I can't wait for that because I haven't got shaders, so I'll be waiting to see how impressive it looks.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for the tour.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for the visit.
Bye. So there you go, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed having a look around Mighty's base. There's a chicken in the nether, okay? Next week we'll have a look at someone else's base. I'm not sure who that's going to be yet, but I'm sure they'll have something good to show. And I guess let's head back to our base now and let's see how I'm getting on with the farm. Right, here we are back at the base and we've made some progress. Not obvious from here, but if I go around this corner, look at that, a nice big barn. Get a better view, I think, of it from back here, actually. There we go, we've got the front door open. Again, all the roof has to oxidize. These blocks here that are kind of the hinges and stuff, I've waxed, so they won't oxidize, but hopefully all the roof will. We've got the inside is all kind of decorated. We might need to add some more decoration in here. It looks a little bit plain, but we're kind of getting there. We've got the upstairs area where I would presumably use storage and things. It looks a little bit weird with so many hanging lights in here, but I just want to make sure that no mobs would spawn in here more than anything. Got this little side door. We haven't done any of the other buildings yet, and that's because the amount of copper this took, well, and time as well, but the amount of copper on here, my copper reserves are out. And I need to hang out now at the copper farm that we luckily built a little while ago and get some more so I can do the rest of these buildings, because obviously they're going to have roofs very similar to all these. Look at that, it's almost fully oxidized now. That's how long it's been. This whole roof needs another transition yet before it's the full green, but that's making real progress. That's good. I did notice that the actual barn has started to oxidize a little bit as well, which is good. So we'll get there eventually. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this came out. And since we want to make our subscribers and our commenters happy, Rogue, this is for you. Whoa! I was not quite expecting that kind of velocity of cow, but there we go. Let's fill that in. Just get rid of the water. This has probably lost a few torches now, which means mobs are going to be spawning in here again, but there we go. Our cows are now somewhat free range. I don't want them escaping though, so please don't come this way, cows. There we go. We'll replace all that with actual fences and stuff and tidy up this area off camera. But for now, we have some free range cows. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the chickens yet. There isn't actually that many in here, believe it or not. They just produce a hell of a lot of eggs. Yeah, we'll remove all this and turn this into a proper little cow area. And obviously when it's nighttime, they get to hang out in the barn where it's safe and covered from the elements. Right, so I've got some more digging to do, obviously for our storage area. And between episodes, I may actually get some of the storage area done, at least planned out so I know what it's going to look like. Then I'll have to gather all the resources and repeat it 100 times. Well, more than 100 times, probably like 400 or 500 times for all the actual things. But here's what we've got to dig out. Down there is the full area all dug out, and I'm just kind of clearing this higher area, and then I'll remove this floor. So it should be a big enough area. And actually, I think I'm going to dig further down towards bedrock, just for aesthetic purposes rather than functionality. But yes, that's all for next time. A bit of a shorter episode, I believe, this time. I haven't actually edited the video yet, so I don't know exactly the length, but I feel like it's a little shorter than usual. But that is because of the 2 days I missed for having my account removed, and the 2 days were Friday and Saturday, which are actually my main recording days since I work a full-time job. And I don't want to delay this video anymore. I want to get it out to you so that you can watch it, and then next week hopefully we'll have a full one, maybe even a bumper episode, but we shall see. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Give the video a like if you liked it. Leave a comment if you think that you've got anything to say. Subscribe if you really want to miss. If you really want to not miss. That was a little wrong. If you definitely don't want to miss the next episode, let me know if you spotted the dragon egg, because next time it will be moving again. And have a fantastic day. Goodbye.